The George Main Stakes is a Group 1 race over 1,600 metres to be conducted at Randwick. It was first run in 1945 and the champion mare Winx won it 3 times in a row. Kingston Town won it twice and Colding is the defending champion. Think it over. Well, he was a narrow winner last start in the Chelmsford Stakes over the same track and distance and has the same jockey with Natural Willer aboard. It was a good, strong win, wearing down the leader RIODINI in the shadows of the post. There's no problems if the track is a little bit rain affected, and he should put himself in a very similar position throughout the run to look a winner at some stage of the race. Star of the Seas. Well, he ran poorly first up, but he was ridden too close to the lead, and then last start he was dragged back in the field and ran a much improved race when running on strongly to finish third behind Zaki. He was just tipped out by Colding in this race last year, and if the track is a little bit rain affected, that will certainly play right into his hands. RIODINI, well, it was only beaten a whisker in the Chelmsford Stakes by Think It Over a fortnight ago when ridden by Rachel King, who adopted tearaway tactics to try and pinch the race. There doesn't look to be a lot of speed in the race again, and RIODINI should run to the front and try and do that again. Hasn't won in Australia on affected ground, that is the question. Verry Elleegant was a beaten favourite first up, and she'll start favourite in this race. I thought she was ridden too close in the race, bustled up in the early stages, and she got exposed a long way from home and was left a sitting shot for Mwanga to come over the top. I expect her to be ridden a lot more patiently, and she should be running on strongly, and a little bit of affected track is certainly in her favour. Hungry Heart was the dominant 3-year-old filly of her year, ending with 2 Group 1 wins at the end of her season in the Vinery and the Oaks. She resumed in the Winx Stakes, but she was absolutely poleaxed on the home turn, yet she was still only beaten under 2 lengths. If she gets any luck in this race, she should be charging home at the finish. I think Verry Elleegant will bounce back to top form with affected ground in the George Main Stakes, and Hungry Heart, who had no luck first up, should certainly run a good race as well at odds.